Alright, we're really doing this as number 2. 3 weeks. This journey that I'm documenting here, this really started January 23rd, 2017. It's kind of an arbitrary date, and in a way that makes sense. If you have to wait until the perfect day, January 1st, New Year's resolution, or my birthday, or what that date you set in your mind, it's gonna come and you're gonna say, oh, that's maybe today isn't the right day. Wrong. Today is the right day. You can't put it off. You gotta start. You gotta start now. So now it's been 3 weeks. I can go back probably a few weeks before that, when I really started thinking about it, making plans, that sort of thing. Probably about a week before, I was being more careful about food intake and that sort of thing. But the one thing that I was definitely afraid of was stepping on the scale. I knew that number would be really high. So when I did, it may have actually been a little bit lower, but it doesn't matter, that's irrelevant. When I stepped on that scale the first time, it read 323.3 pounds. And also, I was 49% body fat, and that was even more shocking to me, because that's just insane to think about, that almost half of me was made up of fat. Wow. Seeing those numbers, that right there, I think, was the biggest discouragement of all. All I could see in front of me is this mountain, this massive mountain. I think that it's at this point that it's really the easiest to give up, because you haven't even started yet. You see this huge thing in front of you, and what do you want to do? Go have another snack. That's the easy thing. So making the decision, that's very difficult. But every day you have to make that decision. Every day is difficult, especially right now. It's been 3 weeks, and it's been tough, and it's gonna be tough. Will things get easier? I have no doubt. When you are as big as I am, I know this journey is gonna be a slow one. Those numbers, 323, 49%. I know this is a journey that's gonna take me years, but there's one reason why that's not gonna get me down. This is a life change. I'm on this path really for the rest of my life. I'm not dieting, I'm changing my life. Sure, there's a time and place for dieting, but if you go back to the way things were when that diet's done, it was really pointless. It really is about making that change, that long-term change, that forever change. And this actually gets me really excited to think about. This is about life change. It's about my life change. Nobody's doing this for me. I get to make the decisions that ultimately take me in the direction that I want to go. And that's really what's important here. I'm not doing this for anyone. I'm doing this for myself, for my life. And yeah, I know it's gonna benefit my family, those people around me. And that's important too, but it really does start with me. So now finally getting to today, because really that's why I'm making this video today. Stepped on the scale this morning, 309 pounds. So in the last 3 weeks I've dropped 14 pounds. It is actually a pretty good start. And part of that really is because of where I started out. I know big numbers aren't sustainable, and that's okay. What's important is long term to see those numbers go down. And by long term, I mean the next week, the following week, the week after that. You should be seeing 1, 2, 3 pounds a week. If you're seeing big numbers long term, it might not be healthy weight loss. That's something that I'm being really careful of. Not just that I don't eat too much, but that I don't eat too little. It's really about balance now. It's about hitting those numbers. It's about hitting my workouts. It's about not starving myself and not stuffing myself. Any one of those things can be a dangerous thing, and it's really just about walking this path day after day. So for now, it's onward and upward, or I guess in my case, onward and downward. I've got my near-term goal in mind, And I'll do another video soon about goals, what my goals are, setting goals, because I do think that that's a very important thing to do. I know just based on the numbers about how long it's going to take me to reach there, although I don't have an exact date set in mind, but I do know that before this summer, my goal, or really just a line I'm going to cross that's really going to help inspire me, is 280 pounds. Why 280? I guess you're just gonna have to wait for that goals video to find out.